Lightyear is an upcoming American computer-animated science fiction action film produced by Pixar Animation Studios and Walt Disney Pictures and distributed by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. It is a spin-off of the Toy Story film series, serving as an origin story for the fictional human character Buzz Lightyear, who inspired the action figure of the same name. This film is being directed by Angus MacLane, in his feature directorial debut, and stars the voice of Chris Evans as the titular character with Keke Palmer, Dale Soules, Taika Waititi, Peter San, Uzo Aduba, James Brolin, Mary McDonald-Lewis, Efren Ramirez, and Isaiah Whitlock Jr. in supporting roles. The film explores Buzz Lightyear, a young test pilot who will become a space ranger. Lightyear will be theatrically released in the United States on June 17, 2022. Premise: Lightyear revolves around the origin story of Buzz Lightyear, the character who inspired the action figure in the Toy Story films. Voice cast: Chris Evans as Buzz Lightyear, Keke Palmer as Izzy, Dale Soules as Steel, Taika Waititi as Morrison, Peter San as Sox, Uzo Aduba as Hawthorne, James Brolin, Mary McDonald-Lewis, Efren Ramirez as Diaz, Isaiah Whitlock Jr. as Commander Burnside. Production development on Lightyear started after finishing work on Finding Dory, 2016. After co-directing Dory with Andrew Stanton, Angus MacLane was allowed to pitch the idea of making a Buzz Lightyear film, having always wondered what movie Andy Davis saw in the original Toy Story, 1995, to get interested in a Buzz Lightyear action figure. MacLane, also a science fiction fan, had felt attracted to the Lightyear character since he started working at Pixar, feeling that the film's story was very personal for him. An aspect present in the Toy Story films that Lightyear explores is Buzz's disagreement over the nature of reality, which, coupled with his heroic ideals, made an amalgam of sci-fi clichés that MacLane intended to make more than just a punchline. In February 2019, Tim Allen, who voiced Buzz in the films, expressed interest in doing another film as he did not see any reason why they would not do it. On the Ellen DeGeneres show that May, Tom Hanks, the voice of Sheriff Woody, said that Toy Story 4, 2019, would be the final installment in the franchise, but producer Mark Nielsen disclosed a possibility of a fifth film, as Pixar was not ruling out that possibility. In December 2020 at a Disney Investor Day meeting, Lightyear was announced as a spin-off film depicting the in-universe origin of the human Buzz Lightyear, with Chris Evans providing the character's voice. Casting: Chris Evans was announced to have been cast as the human Buzz Lightyear upon the project's announcement in December 2020. Evans was the first and only choice MacLane had for Buzz. He visited Pixar's offices one day and they pitched him the project during a visit. Evans accepted the offer immediately, given his love for animation. Taika Waititi was reported to have been cast in an undisclosed role in November 2021. Animation: the animators wanted the film to look cinematic and chunky in order to evoke the feeling of the sci-fi films MacLane grew up with. In order to achieve this, they asked a former Industrial Light and Magic employee to build a spaceship model for them, from which the animators drew inspiration. This technique was inspired by designers for early sci-fi films using models as inspiration for their sets and props. Music: on January 25, 2022, it was announced that recurrent Pixar composer Michael Giacchino would compose the score for the film. He previously scored the Toy Story TV specials Toy Story of Terror, 2013, also directed by MacLane, and Toy Story That Time Forgot, 2014, and replaces Randy Newman, who scored the first 4 Toy Story films. Marketing: the marketing campaign for Lightyear began on October 27, 2021, with the release of a teaser trailer that received 83 million views in its first 24 hours. Compared to other Pixar films, the teaser's viewership ranks second behind a teaser for Incredibles 2, 114 million. Release: Lightyear will be theatrically released in the United States on June 17, 2022 by Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. See also Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. The adventure begins. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command references external links. Official website Lightyear at IMDb.